Hey, you guys, it's me, Sandra D, the main event, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, today we are continuing our journey on speaking about the narcissist. So we will not be talking about hair and we will not be talking about food. We are going to be talking about the narcissist. So as I was going through the comments on my page, I did have someone that actually wrote a question and wanted me to do a video and made a request if I could do a video on narcissists being psychopaths. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let you know that narcissists are not just a psychopath. Sometimes you have some narcissists that are sociopaths. So there will be two different types of traits that you will see when you're dealing with a narcissist, because narcissists, believe it or not, there's more than one type of narcissist, but they have different traits. Okay, so we already know that a narcissist is someone that has been abused, someone that did not get the love and the care and the nurturing that they were supposed to receive as a child. Okay. And sometimes during this, you can also have different situations on how a person can also become a narcissist. Sometimes you have narcissistic parents and they can train you in a certain way because that's how they are and that's how they grew up. So you have a narcissist training their children to be narcissists. That's another way a narcissist can also become. But the bottom line is a narcissist and the way that they are is still the same as they are when they are in adults. Okay, little children who are throwing tantrums and want you to pay for the things that they lacked, that they didn't get when they was coming up as a kid, or they was trained this way because they want their child to be able to continue a cycle that is, I like to call it, or what is called a generational curse, because they're training them up in behaving this way. And this is why they always have broken relationships. So whether this is someone that was traumatized as a child or one that was trained this way, okay, either scenario, they're still going to have the same traits. Now, sometimes you can have these narcissist parents that even though they're narcissists and they're teaching their child certain things, if you're an empath, you're not going to do everything that your narcissist parent taught you, because you feel deep down inside that that doesn't line up with who you are and how you were destined to be. Okay. Now, I do want to touch on the difference between a narcissist that is a psychopath and a narcissist that are sociopaths, and the difference between the two in the traits that you will recognize and understand as I give you these tips on what type of traits that the narcissist you dealt with had when you were in a relationship with them. Okay, so now I'm going to bust out my little trusty little list here so that you will know. So let's start with the psychopath first. Okay, so the psychopath traits are the following. Okay, they don't have any feelings of emotion. Okay, none whatsoever. You remember when I told you that when a narcissist was a little child, something inside of them snapped. So they didn't want to be open to being hurt again. So they built this alter ego. So this alter ego that they have is a way to protect themselves. So what they do is they cut themselves off from their emotions. Okay. They also take pleasure in causing pain in others. This is why when you were in a relationship with the narcissist and they started to, devour you as a person, those smear campaigns, things in that nature, or, gaslighting, they use, or insulting you and mistreated you, and you trying to figure out where was this wonderful, nice person. This is traits that they have that they cannot hide from. Okay. This is why they cannot be something that they're not. And what you're being revealed as I'm giving you this list is what they're really all about. Okay. They lack the care of other people. Okay. They are pathological liars, meaning they lie consistently. Nothing that they say out of their mouth can you believe. Okay. They got a charming personality. Okay. They'll charm your drawers off if they can. Okay. Don't work on everybody, but it does work on some. Okay. They have a lack of fear. Okay. They are risk takers in their behaviors. They have an inability to love, which is why you always know that something's not right, because they can't love you. Okay. That's why they got all this supply. They ain't never faithful. They ain't faithful to nobody but themselves. Remember, they're self-centered and selfish. So they have an inability to love. That's why they have supply, because they're looking how they can get their supply to fill their demands. Okay. They have no remorse for the wrongs that they do. They ain't got no sympathy. None. They could give a damn. That's why they put you on timeout, because they trying to figure out if they want to keep you or if they want to get rid of you. And if they do get rid of you, all they doing is kicking it with that other supply to see where that will go, or to see how they can secure it and then come back and try to secure you if they can, because they sure in the hell gonna try. That's what a Hoover is. That's why they do everything they can to break that no contact, because they want to make sure that they can come back into your life to mess up your destiny, or to see how they can capitalize from it. Okay. They have poor judgment. That's why they think the grass is greener on the other side. They don't understand that what glitters ain't always gold. Okay. And they lack life goals. They don't have no goals. They don't. They depend on you for the goals. Okay. And love when you come up with great ideas, because they ain't got none. Okay. And then they use relationships for their own personal gain. Okay. This is what they do. Remember that supply, so that they can meet their own demand. That is a psychopath. Okay. These are all the traits of a narcissist psychopath. Okay. Now, your narcissist sociopath traits are the following. They like to break the law. Okay. They are also physically aggressors. Okay. They like to manipulate others for personal gain too. They are angry and they are hostile. Okay. They're unpredictable with their mood swings. Okay. They have impulsive behaviors. They're chaotic and dramatic and drama. Okay. They like to exploit people. They're very irresponsible and they're very unreliable in relationships. Okay. This is your narcissist who has sociopath traits. Okay. Now, these are the different types of the personality traits that narcissists have. And depending on the narcissist that you met, when I told you this list, you knew which one you had. You either came across a psychopath narcissist or a sociopath narcissist. Some of them you will be able to understand that both of their traits are similar. But again, one of them is more extreme than the other, because one of them just don't give a damn at all. But one of them does have a conscience, a little one, a small one, very tiny. I mean, tiny, tiny, tiny. Okay. Like a grain of salt type of tiny, but they have some type of conscience. That will be your sociopath. But your, child, that psychopath, none. It's non-existent. That's why you be seeing all kinds of evil. Okay. That's where you see real heavy type of abuse. You see real pettiness. You see stuff that you ain't never seen before. I mean, they'll sit over there and say something so mean to you, you be like, whoa, I ain't never heard nothing like that before, because they'll try to cut you deep, because they want to have you wounded. They want to have you broken. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure that you understood that when you came into a relationship with a narcissist, they do have different types of traits. And there's also different types of narcissists, but they all still play the same game. Just one of them is more extreme than the other, but both of them hurt. So I just wanted you to know what you're dealing with. And when you're dealing with a psychopath, that's the one that's going to actually hoover you. That's the one that's going to stalk you. Okay. That's the one that's going to really have a whole damn crew, a whole damn organization. I mean, this mug got all kinds of gadgets looking and watching you. Okay. That's that psychopath. That's the one who act like they own you, like they can't let go, you know, like they think they did something for you in your life and you was the one that brought all that you brought to the table. Like I said, you don't owe the narcissist nothing, but they owe you everything. Okay? So that's the difference on the scale of a narcissist and their personality trait, aka when they reveal to you and show you what they really are, when they really remove that mask that they was doing in the first place to trick you in the second place, to get you to fall for them in the third place, so that they can manipulate and use you in the fourth place. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, my kings and queens, you are destined for greatness. I'll see you guys in the next video.